Okay, how much battery do we have? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how much battery we got. But in the meantime, I do. But in the meantime, this is number 2. This is the downstairs indoor air handler, HVAC indoor air handler. This is number 1. This is the upstairs HVAC indoor air handler.
Yeah.
That's very interesting because we have to these units CSST, corrugated stainless steel gas tubing. All right, it has a stigma. About it. Over here we got a manifold. Is it bonded at the manifold? No, it's not bonded at the manifold. Got a little corrosion going on there. No, that's just dirty pipe dough. I was getting carried away. But no, this is at the very minimum, the Texas Real Estate Commission says this stuff needs to be bonded electrically for safety. Because we've had some problems with these things. What kind of problems, bud? I don't know. This guy burned to death when the house blew up. Oh, that's kind of serious. Yes, it is. So, I mean, it doesn't take long. Go on YouTube. You'll find out all about this stuff. YouTube's just all full of this stuff. Find channel ABC or whatever, and they'll have like news articles and stuff about what this stuff has been doing. So this is kind of serious. There's 3 different ways you can handle CSST. CSST should be handled. Texas Real Estate Commission says it should be bonded electrically, and that's it. And that's good enough. They also sell some of the same product, a similar product, excuse me, by the manufacturer that's black jacketed and instead of yellow jacketed. And according to the manufacturer, it doesn't even need to be electrically bonded. The black jacket stuff is a lot more robust. It's a lot more robust. I'm actually kind of a fan of it, if you would. But then taking it all, and it's easier to replace because you just unhook one end and pull it to the other end with a black one attached to it. It's like pulling wires. Not any, the principle is the same.
Yeah.
Or you could have the whole thing repiped with cast iron, which would cost you a little more. But nobody's going to argue about that ever in the future. Everybody's going to be happy with that from now on, happily ever after. And that's cost you a little more. But that's CSST. We're up here about the air conditioning systems, aren't we? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, so I like to start downstairs, even though this is unit number 2. So this is downstairs, and neither one of these units have sediment traps where the gas lines go into them. Okay, they both the flues are supported. Both of them have care and use manuals. Both of them have shallow P, if there's even a P trap here, if you call that a P trap. For the primary drain line, if you call that a P trap, I guess over here. I know I'm jumping around here. Okay, but here's number 1. Here's upstairs. That's a shallow P trap. Well, they sell them. They sure do. Some manufacturers even they're okay with them, but other manufacturers aren't so fond of them. So maybe that's something to take into consideration here. These units seem to be newer than the condensing units outside. Well, this is a Rudd. It's probably original. And I'll get the dates on these. Right now I'm just talking about their installations. I'll see what I can do about getting that. So, back to the installation, whatever. We got rust in this pan. See that? We got rust in downstairs number 2. We got rust in that. Here's another thing with the downstairs number 2. That seems like a little minor thing. This exhaust pipe is never supposed to go down. It's supposed to go up in the direction of the airflow. So we've got kind of this flue pipe needs to be straightened up a little bit. Just saying. So that's about that. Then over here, and I don't know where the air filter is for this guy yet. I don't know. But we're going to do our best. We're going to try and find it out. But over here, this would be the upstairs. Here's where the air filter is for him. Or her. It. Okay. There we go. There we go. 20 by 25 by 4. You want to replace your air filters when you move in. Okay, so that way you have a baseline so you know when to replace them from now on out. There's the care and use manual I was telling you about. We don't have the sediment trap. We don't have rust. We got the shallow P trap. The flue is supported, unlike the other one. See this flue, it doesn't go downhill. It doesn't go downhill. How about that? Now all of them got air duct. And how are we going to install this air duct? Well, it's supposed to be supported every 5-6 feet. And otherwise you get these big old sags. It's not supposed to have more than half an inch sag. Not supposed to have more than half an inch sag. It's not supposed to be kinked. It's not supposed to be kinked like that either. How else is it not supposed to be kinked? But it's not supposed to be kinked like that. Oh wow, look at that. What is that? It's kinked. Okay, so we got some kinked air duct. So what did we learn? We learned that we don't know where the downstairs air filter is. We learned that we've got rust in the downstairs evaporator pan. We learned that the downstairs exhaust flue